YouTube! The crap's going on, folks. Are we ready? I think we're ready for community night. Who's ready? Air's ready. Y'all let me know if you can hear me fine, okay? Hey, welcome! We're gonna start greenskin night. I'm giving away stuff here. Gobbo fun. Don't know if I'll use that one tonight. I was just having fun, building an army. Good. People can hear me. I actually started the stream this time. Do you guys know that I streamed for like 30 minutes last time without actually starting the stream? I just had it in like preview mode. It was amazing. It takes some real skill. Real skill. So we do have a plan tonight. We have a plan. We are going to have some fun. Warner has made a list of players and the order that they will be coming in, and definitely appreciate his help with that. And of course all the other mods that help me get all this stuff done. So the order tonight is going to be Shattered Sky, Reptile King, Dov Plays, Dutch Skink, and Namru. So Shattered Sky, Reptile King, Dov Plays, Dutch Skink, and Namru. As with other community nights, the oh, I gotta fix one thing here. The rule is I am gonna have on the unit caps just as we're playing here tonight, so it'll be somewhat like, you know, normal. I gotta try this army blocker. We're gonna have to get it working right. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna jump into the battle. Let's go ahead and host that. So multiplayer battle. Host. This one is gonna be Waagh. Alright, so the name of the game is Waagh. The password is 1. If you are not on that player list, please do not jump in. We'll have other nights maybe where it's a little more open, but right now, the folks joined in ahead of time on a list. Eric, how do I get on the list? Join the Discord. When you see me post one of these things, get with Warner or one of the other mods, and they can help you get on the list, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and host this, and our first player, which I believe is Broken Sky, if I got it right, he can jump in. And I'm going to get my army blocker working properly. So this was also courtesy of Warner, the thumbnail and the army blocker, courtesy of Warner. He keeps us entertained with some quality work. Some quality work every time. I'm going to go right there. That should be about right. So we got the army blocker in place. And it looks like we got Broken Sky here too. Welcome, Broken Sky. Thanks for joining in. I have not gotten any chance to think about builds or anything for greenskins, but you know, whatever, we'll jump in. And I couldn't dress in green tonight either because I'm gonna be, there's a green screen behind me, you know? That doesn't really work out well. So I couldn't even dress in green. If I dressed up as a greenskin, I'd go completely invisible on you all. Completely invisible. Where's the dang greenies? Where's the mean and green? Lizards. Greenskins! There we go. Oh man, he's gonna go Empire again? Okay. Why he do this? It's totally fine though, I'm just teasing. People who are decent with Empire frighten me in multiplayer because the Empire is so versatile. It makes it hard to pick against, but you know, that's a good thing. It gives you a challenge. Ooh, it says Wicked says I have another rule set based on the Warhammer Cup rules, but we think it's improved, being used by Turin and King of the Hill. That's cool. So he's going to post it. We'll have to use that another night. He's got a list of maps here. So tournament map list, ranking map size for multiplayer. Legendary Force 1. Huh? What is this? I'm trying to legend no don't do it terrain show. They have like a really, that's awesome. They made me like a cool document with maps. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna pull it up. All right, and they've got a list of good maps. No, I love the legend. So on the list of maps, they have maps that says good, borderline bad, 2 means it's a terrain issue, and then like the 1, which is like red, says no, don't do it. They even have sight. This is awesome. Thank you so much. This is so helpful. So helpful. Makes it way easier for me to pick maps. Let's pick Estchen to start off with. Okay, we'll do Estchen. Or how about, is it an actual greenskin map, Karak Asgal? Or is it like dwarfy? It looks like this could work. We're going to do Karak Asgal, okay? Karak Asgal is the first map. We'll rotate this each time. If y'all are getting some buffering, go ahead and just refresh. Nothing's wrong on my end. It doesn't even say I've dropped any frames, so you might want to try a refresh. It says we're going to revise it. This is awesome, Wicked. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's absolutely awesome. Appreciate you and Falcon jumping in on that for me. Very, very helpful. Okay, I got to build for the Empire, huh? This should be interesting. Empire is such a tricky one. Such a tricky one. Alright, Sebedy, what's going on? Dav plays, welcome, Wicked. Oh my gosh, we have so many people. Warner, Reptile King, it's great to see you all here. Captain Casual, Conman, thank you for those who are channel members. If you want to be a channel member, there's an option down there at the bottom. It helps support the channel a lot. You get access to custom emojis, which I need to work to update. So you guys hang in there, I'll get some of those updated. You get that awesome shield next to your name. It's a great way to support the channel. Thank you for all those who are doing it. Sebedy, Reptile, Wicked. And if you're not doing, that's fine. You want to do some other things that help me? If you like the video, push the like button. Be subscribed. Those kind of things help me a lot as well. You don't have to spend money. But I'm just saying, if you want to, obviously it's always appreciated, but not a have to. And if you don't, those are other ways that really help me a lot and don't cost anything. And if you dislike it, you know, you can hit the dislike button too. That's not against the rules. Not against the rules, okay? I hope I don't make you dislike something. Oh boy, I gotta figure out this build. Wicked, thanks for the 2. He says $5 says Broken Sky brings a Hellstorm. Well, if he does, it'll be fun. Thank you for the 2. Wicked, Dank Anubis, thanks for the 5. It says take my money. I do not have to take your money. I was just thanking the people who support the channel and at the same time announcing that, you know, you guys can. Dank Anubis, thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are far too kind. Thank you for being here tonight, by the way. We've almost got 100 of us, and I love doing these community nights, so please never stop coming to the community night, or else you guys will leave Air at home crying because I don't get to spend time with you. Makes me so sad. Makes me so sad. Don't ever leave me, folks. Don't leave me. Let's see here. I don't ever feel like I'm picking a good army. Whatever. Let's go for it. It's the only way to have fun. Garrett says I'm about to leave because it's 3 a.m. Well, that is understandable. I am not up often at 3 a.m. Ironclad says community nights are fun to be here and watch. We shall never leave. Well, thank you. In Ironclad, thank you. Vinsul, thanks for being here. Thank you also for being a channel member. Did I miss any channels? Luke Conway, I didn't call you out either. Thank you for being a member too. Javi, Hornet, Leaf, good to see you all here tonight. Conman, Levi says haven't watched your content in a little while. Excited for my first stream. Well, we're excited to have you here, Levi. If you're not a member of the Discord, make sure you click the link in the description. Dank Anubis, also the newest channel member. Thank you, Dank. You have joined the Waagh at an appropriate time because it's Waagh Community Night. So feel free to... Here, let's spam some emojis. I need to get these updated. What kind of emojis should we be making, people? We got greenskin ones, though, I think, right? We got the train. What happened? No! Did they take away the train? Surely I didn't take it off there. Well, here, we can put the flaming gobos on here. This is the closest. I think they, like, got rid of some of my emojis. Anyway, there we go. We got some flaming gobbo right now. It's hot! It's hot in here. Hey, how come you guys have Waagh spam and it wasn't in mine? What's going on? Did I lose the emojis? Did I lose access to me? Oh no, there it is. Hang on. We got the Waagh spam too. I just wasn't looking. Imagine that. Imagine that. We got Waagh spam. We got Waagh spam for Waagh night. Hey, what's going on, Shetland Apache? Thanks for dropping by. I'm gonna try and crump some Gitz. Unkrum, thanks for the 5. He says, if you're not a member of our Discord, then I'll crump your Gitz. Heir of Carthage. This is true. If you're not a member of the Discord, you should be. And you risk getting crumped. Okay? Don't get crumped. Join the Discord. It's free. It's where all the cool people are. Okay? Feel the peer pressure. Just do it because everybody else is. Don't question. What are the lessons that I teach people? Always give in to peer pressure. No, don't do that, folks. Air's just being ridiculous. Thank you, Hungram, for the 5. And yes, you definitely should join. It's just some sort of King of the Hill, but only for your orcs thing. So it's Shetland on community night, recently at least. Like, we always do battles with the folks who are in the Discord. But tonight, like, or recently I've been doing, like, I've been doing a, like, kind of a focused thing where I play the same faction all week. And this week I'm on greenskins, and so one of the things I do is I come and force myself to play the faction and only that faction against the folks who are playing against me from the community. So it's just a way to challenge me and give me some games that aren't quick battle, and hopefully learn something along the way. Oh, my steam tank. Did he do that? He did that. Balthasar steam tank? That's rough. That's rough. Balthasar steam tank. Fate is both cruel and unusual. Oh, stop shooting me! Hammer of Witches also? Well, at least that didn't hurt. I mean, it hurt a lot. I'm just kidding. Ah, I should have spread out. That way I didn't get hit by that. There we go. Well, it didn't get me too bad yet. We are getting crumped. Getting absolutely crumped. Alright, well, let's get in and do some work. Vince Sewell, thank you so much. He said, thank you for the 20. Holy crap. Try and do this while I'm playing. Says, apologies for being gone. Busy with uni and athletics. Feels absolutely amazing to catch a live stream again. Well, man, I hope all that stuff's going well for you. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate it. Let's kind of move up, do a little bit of skirmish work. Man, we are getting absolutely crumped right now. Like, just wrecked. We are getting absolutely wrecked. Let's see what we can do about it. Catch those guys on the hoof. Come out here. Oh my gosh, I'm probably getting killed from every direction. I'm not microing anything well. Lost some guys already. Let's see if we can get rid of this. That would be nice. Be preferable. Why did I bring all my spells? No wonder I didn't have any money. Oh, get crumped! I think it hurt me as bad as it did them, but it, you know, it made me feel good inside. How did we not kill that steam tank already? Seriously? How am I getting killed over here? Steam tank got... Wow, we are doing so bad. You know, I feel like we're doing wonderfully bad here. Do a little help there. Kill the steam tank, please. Kill the steam tank, please. Kill the steam tank, please. I didn't use my summons. Oh, come on! Really? Really? What a moment. What a moment for the spider to flee. Just, what a moment. Can we keep that tank busy for a second? I'm not really ready to go through life like this. Can we try and make a fight of this in some way? Like, anyway? Try and stay away over here. Now let's just kind of keep crumping everything we can crump. Get these spiders back over here. I don't think they'll actually make it back into combat. How is this tank not dead? How many effigies did they get? How many effigies? Balthasar, don't you do it. I'll kick your butt. Okay, I'm not gonna allow this to happen. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Let's get out of here. Don't want to get caught there. Get away from that. Do I still have my rusty arrows? Of course not, because I wasn't paying attention. Lost the rusty arrows. Let's get back over here. Really? We still got terrified. That's frustrating. I used a smoke bomb and everything. Man, that's frustrating. Oh, I'm gonna get Waagh killed. I'm gonna get Waagh killed. Send him a little help. Okay, little help. Give Waagh, little help. Gotta go get rid of these guys real quick. Alright, still got our black horse. Let's see if we can go get rid of old Steamy. If we could get rid of these Altdorf Griffites, that'd be great. That'd be great. If y'all can just, like, flee the battlefield. Oh, Wurzag's getting wrecked. Go to Wurzag! Go, go, go! How come you only get 2 effigies of the Git? I feel like we need, like, many, many effigies of the Git. You know? Alright, you know, if I can keep Wurzag alive for a second and maybe, like, somehow manage to pay attention for more than a few seconds, I feel like maybe we can make a game of this. Can these guys be gone already? Okay, Wurzag, just stay safe, broski. Stay safe. I don't know if any of this... What magic do I have that's any good? Can you not do the spell? Thank you. Thanks. Alright, let's go get rid of this steam tank. If we can get rid of the steam tank, I feel like our chances are much, much better. I don't know that it's a guarantee by any means. Really? Instant terror route, of course. Piece of crap! Alright, we don't have a choice. We gotta get in here. We gotta take care of business. Get it! Kill the tank! Kill the tank! Before everything gets terrified, please. How many? Oh my gosh, it's still got 1,300 hit points. We're never gonna kill this thing. Oh, why? We're about to get terror routed. Because we can't kill the tank. Come on, get over here, get over here, get over here, get away, get away, get away. I got nothing. I got nothing to handle the tank. The tank's got like plenty of ammo. We're running out of options. Well, that helped. It helped. It was something. I'll never get another one off. Let's go, lads. Oh, come on. Well, I feel like we could have done a lot better there with what we had. If I could have microed it better at the beginning. But, I mean, we made a game of it. We made a game of it. This is nuts. Like, this... How many kills this rocket battery can get before you could ever even get close to it. And then I'm extremely disappointed in the Arachnarok Spider. We effigy the Git, Arachnarok Spider, Boar Boys, and the tank is just like, nah, I'm fine, bro. Was I just not attacking the steam tank with the Arachnarok? Did anybody catch that? Because I wasn't taking... I wasn't paying great attention. Did it stay attacking the steam tank and the Arachnarok's just that bad versus the steam tank? Or was it, like, did it lose its attack order? Because that's usually what happens to me. It's like I'll click an attack order and you come back a few seconds later and they're attacking something else because, like, one infantry model touched them and so they go there. Yeah, I saved the replay. Yeah, I was wondering, because I expected the Arachnarok to, like, really help finish the tank off relatively quick because we got it with the effigy of the Git. And I figured without the tank, then the rest of this fight shouldn't be too bad. Obviously, we had to deal with something like the Griffites, which is an absolute mess with the greenskins, because everything they have short of Blackworks gets terrorized near instantly. So, might have been RNG. I have no idea. I want to look at it just, but not yet. Reptile King's here, so let's play Reptile. Welcome, Reptile. Surrender the Separatist Alliance. Never. Clones forever. Thanks for the game, Broken Sky. That was fun. Don't worry about cheesy stuff. You guys bring whatever you want to bring. I'm not worried about cheesy stuff. It's fun. It says the spider doesn't have good AP. I thought it was. Weapon strength. 280 armor piercing. 14 bonus versus large. Poison attacks. I would think it'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? I don't think it's bad. It's got 66 melee attack. That's a lot. I would think it'd be pretty good. I'm guessing that it probably lost its engagement order because of other units around. Or it just didn't stay connected. Maybe he pulled the steam tank back and I just didn't catch it. The problem is the spider takes so much damage too coming into that fight because the Hammer of Witches is an absolute spider. Like, it's like getting a spider fogger and putting it in your house. Like, it kills spiders so good. It kills spiders very well. Like, the Hammer of Witches is just brutal against a target that it's big enough to hit. It is very good. And yes, the transmutation. He got a transmutation in there for a minute. I think I moved the spider out of it. So it didn't take... Well, he may have transmutated the spider a second time. I know I moved out of it the first time when he was getting Wurzag. But yeah, he could have gotten it a second time as well. Yeah, I didn't catch all the little stuff that was going on in that fight, so... Alright, let's get an army put together here to go up against the Lizard Boys. Ungrim, thanks for the 5. He says, I don't know if you like Disney content or not, but Disney Plus is very good, and if you have Verizon Unlimited, you get a year free. Thank you for the reminder. I don't have Verizon. I actually roll AT&T, but it's mostly because my work gets me a huge discount on it. But yes, thanks for the 5. I'm going to be getting Disney Plus, though, so that I can watch The Mandalorian. If you've seen it, don't ruin it for anybody. But if you've seen it, I'm curious, like, do people like it? Have you watched any of it yet? Is it good? Is it crap? What do we think? Where's it coming in at? And Ironclad says, what do I do for a job? For the last 5 years prior to this, I worked in supply chain for a big retailer as an industrial engineer. Recently, I took that industrial engineer skill set, and I've been working on helping this company convert over to like a new item data model. So like we're putting together a new database and a bunch of other stuff. So that is what I'm doing right now. My educational background's in mechanical engineering. But yeah, that's my educational stuff. Job, that kind of thing. It's a good job. That's probably one of the big reasons why I'm not on YouTube full-time. Because it's really good. Lucky to have it. Hey Air, just wanted to pop in and say I love your content. Watching you help me feel like I've gotten better at Total War games. Been blasting through the Archaon campaign. It's great. Thank you. Play Mike. Thank you. Appreciate it. I gotta figure out what army I want here. Like, I have an army picked, but I don't know if I'm loving it. I don't know if I'm loving it, but maybe I should not worry about loving it and just, you know, make it happen. Okay, let's give this a shot. Love it or not. I gotta figure out how to pick a greenskin army. He was asking about unit caps. I gotta pick a different map. Give me just seconds. So where is my... let's do Gorgazon. Gorgazon should work well. Gorgazon. So the map is Gorgazon. Grimgor deserves buffs. He's very bad right now. I don't know. What do you all think? I don't think Grimgor's near as bad as he used to be. I don't think he's near as bad as he used to be. Mandalorian's a space western. Well, as long as it's good. I'm really craving some Star Wars content that doesn't blow, right? That's what I'm looking for. And I like the original Star Wars movies. They're good. I really liked the prequels, not because of the acting, not because of Jar Jar. Yeah, I get it. People don't like some of those things. The reason I like the prequels is because it really set up a story, right? It wasn't just... Like, I mean, yeah, Episode 3 had a lot of blinding action scenes, and they all had their own action scenes, right? But there was actually a story there. You're kind of getting the story about what's going on. You get a feel for some of the characters. Not just, like, how much CGI can you cram into 2 hours, and just other nonsense that doesn't make sense. Now, I think character-wise, obviously the original Star Wars movies probably had the characters that people got the most attached to. And that's cool. They were fun. But I really like the prequel movies because it kind of helps complete the whole story. Like, I feel like the original movies are great, but the prequel movies kind of add to them. I feel like the new movies have added nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. And I feel like Disney done screwed up whenever they decided to take on the old movies. Like, hey, we're going to make a sequel to something that people, generally speaking, love. Why? Why do you do that? Leave the old movies alone. Don't touch them. Leave them alone. They're great. People like them. Stop. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Make a new set of movies with your own characters set in the same universe in a different time period or something, and just do your own thing. And then if people don't like it, you haven't done anything to the old movies. Like, when you tinker, like with Episode 9, for instance, if they tinker with the original story, you run the risk of ticking people off real bad. Like, a lot. So, be careful, you know? That's all I'm saying. Just saying they need to be careful. But yeah, anyway, I want Disney to make something good for Star Wars. I don't want it to continue where it feels like they're ruining the franchise. My biggest problem with the new movies has nothing to do with the characters or, like, a lot of the other stuff, it's just there's no story to the new movies. There's no reason for me to be attached to the new characters. They didn't give them a proper story. It's like Episode 7 was just Episode 4 Part 2. We just remade it, literally, because people like old Star Wars. And then Episode 8 was just like, what was it? Like, what was the purpose? You killed off a bunch of characters that you never explained. You still have no idea who Rey is. Like, none. Zero. And I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, if you're gonna come use these characters, you better have an epic story in mind, right? An epic one. And they just didn't. It feels bad. It feels bad. And I want to like it. I want to be a fanboy of it, right? I really do. It's just disappointingly bad. What else has he got here? I feel like... So we got the Thunderous one. Let's go do a little sneaking. And we should be able to crump his infantry line pretty good. Oh, Razordons. I don't want any part of that. Where'd the Thunderous one go? Where's the Thunderous one? How do I lose sight of a giant dinosaur with lightning? There he is. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Did I do that? I did that. I did that. I did this! Help! I did that. Get after that Thunderous one for a second. Get some work done versus the Thunderous one. See if we get a little terror spread here. Sword Crested Skinks are doing better than I thought they would. Good little skinkies. Let's pull out of here. Keep hurting that Thunderous one. Let me get over here and get these Razordons. Let's go after the Skinks. So we can finish the Saurus Spears. Let's go after this. Spirit Leech that a little. Bring some more units back up. Get these guys maybe? I don't know if this is a smart move or not. This could be risky. Let's get over here. Let's get rid of those guys real quick. Get some help out. Kill them. Then swap out of here. Push on forward. Need some help over here against the Saurus. Oh really? We lost a Night Goblin? That sucks. Fire Leech bolas. You know, I should really do better scouting. Let's see. Let's be careful where to go with that. Bring the archers back in. Let's bring up some support this way. Let's maybe help out here a little. Throw some help into that fight. Swing the spider this way. We got the Thunderous one coming back. Can we terrorize this? Can we do it, boys? Oh yeah, clean that up. Let's keep pushing. Help terrorize this. Let's go after the Thunderous one. what? You can keep chasing the skinks. It's probably okay. Woo, get him! Get him, Spidey! Let's see if we can get a hold of these Razor Dons. Gonna stab him. Alright, we got it. We got it. I did not expect... I expected dinosaurs, obviously, because I brought 2 spiders. The Thunderous one, I don't know whether I expected that or not. The Razor Dons I didn't expect, but I probably should have, because Reptile's been high on them recently, and they are really good at hurting like armored units. They do a lot of damage. It's a question of whether you can get them at the right spot at the right time, and if you do, they can do tremendous damage. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that first volley they put on my spider. It hurts. Like, it hurts. They can do some damage. So I wouldn't, I mean, they're a bit of a risk reward there. Let me read through some of these. Settler Patch says CGI has gotten better and better. Yeah, I mean, CGI, I don't know, sometimes it's good for me, sometimes it's not. So the problem with Episode 8 was they used a different director. Abrams couldn't really tell the story. I don't know, I feel like Episode 8, like, if someone wrote that story and couldn't read it and get the idea that people weren't going to like it, then there's your problem. It's people. It's a people problem. So that story just doesn't do anything, right? And that's why I feel like Episode 7 was a waste, because what did Episode 7 add to Star Wars? We get like a brief introduction of Rey with no backstory. We get a brief introduction of Finn with no backstory. We get a complete recreation of the destruction of the Death Star, except this time it's a whole planet. We bring back Han and Leia just for memory's sake. We don't accomplish anything. Go back to Episode 4. Okay, let's bring in Episode 4 as a good comparison. You get introduced to the characters. You really get to start to feel, you know, the evil that is Darth Vader, right? He's a bad guy. It's kind of exciting. You get to know Luke a little. They start to introduce him. He's this kid from the desert planet. Doesn't seem like anything special. He meets up with the right crew, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, like, you start getting introduced, and it's good. It starts to lay out the beginnings of a good story. And they make this amazing thing happen at the end, which is probably a little bit of a stretch, but they destroy the Death Star, right? They start to weigh it. And then you go look at Empire Strikes Back versus, like, Episode 8. Empire Strikes Back, we find out that Darth Vader is Luke's father, right? Huge. Absolutely huge. You get more depth on Han and Leia. It starts to play out, you know? You start to see Luke being attached to his friends and all. You're like, I'm not getting any of that in the new Star Wars movie. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being mean, but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. They're not awful. Like, when I watch it, I just want to die or, you know, like, shrivel up. But they're just not good in the way that I expect them to be. I don't know. Episode 8 is awful. Episode 7 is not awful. It's just not very special. But Episode 8 is awful. Like, the setting, the story, almost everything about it is bad. Yeah, gravity bombers in space. Don't even get me started there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Arcing lasers. Arcing lasers, people. I know, it's a sci-fi universe, but arcing lasers. Please. Please. We're the First Order. We have a ship that's like enormous, but it's so slow we can't catch this other one. That's the whole premise of the movie. Really? Like, just hyperspace up in front of it. Done. I mean, or unleash like the trillion fighters you have in your hangar bay. I again, just don't get it. Anyway, I'll quit bashing on Episode 8. Dov Plays, thanks for being here tonight. Here's the thing with, like, big ships being slow. The only thing, like, from a physics standpoint, right? And movies don't have to be a perfect recreation of physics, but just some common sense stuff. There is no resistance in space. There's no medium. It's a vacuum, okay? It doesn't matter if your ship is like a Borg cube or this perfect slender line. None of that matters. And no ship would be speed limited per se. What would be limited is, you know, the impulse it would take to get this thing going, right? So the bigger the ship is, the more mass it has, and unless you have a bigger impulse, it's going to take longer to get that ship up to speed, right? So I could see a bigger ship being slower to accelerate because of, you know, the resistance to change in a direction of motion. But top speed, there's absolutely no reason why that ship couldn't be as fast, right? Maybe it takes a little bit longer to accelerate, but that's just, no, it's garbage. Like, as long as the impulse is still going, you're going to keep gaining speed if you have it right. So people, I know, like, but that's another thing that just, like, really frustrates me. It's just wrong. Like, it's a bad story, and then it's also played out poorly. Like, so that's why I don't like it. It's just not good. And then, like, that whole thing with Poe at the beginning, like, making fun of the general. They would have just shot him. Like, they would have just, like, who sits there and talks to him? Like, hey, let's let this guy carry out an obvious ploy. No, you shoot him. Like, I mean, come on. It's the Empire here. Are you serious? Anyway, all right, I really am done. You guys can see that I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I'll stop in case anybody else likes it and I'm ruining it for you. Oh my gosh, Vampire Coast? Oh, no. I do not like this. Oh, I gotta pick a new map too. I will pick a new one. That's what happens when I get pulled off onto episode 8. How do those massive ships slow down? Well, you would have to have an impulse in the opposite direction for an appropriate amount of time to slow it down, too. So, just remember space, you know, there's none of that. There's no drag, there's none of that other stuff, right? Let's do Plane of Spiders. So, yeah. It takes time to... It would take a very long time for a big ship to slow down, depending on the power that it has. Yeah, I don't expect movies to have perfect space physics and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect. Regina says she slowed down by flying into an asteroid. Oh. I love it. I absolutely love it. We got the fist bumping sticker here from Gore Guts the Impaler. Thanks for the 3, man, and the fist bump bird. I don't know if that's a fist bump over my thought on Star Wars or if he's just trying to punch me in the face because you don't agree with me on it. But thank you for the 3. The first one to use the stickers on the channel yet. I'm dying because I can just imagine what Regina said. The Star Destroyer is like, sir, we have to slow down. And they're like, just, there's an asteroid, steer over there. There we go. We stopped the ship. The ship is stopped. Oh, man. What the heck do I do against Vampire Coast? Is this one of those matchups that's just intentionally painful? Because it feels like it. I got low leadership. Almost everything they has cause fear, terror. I don't know whether he's going to bring monsters or a whole bunch of artillery. Oh, boy. I do not know how I feel about this. Go to ludicrous speed. I love ludicrous speed. Who doesn't love ludicrous speed? Gosh, I have no idea what to bring. I feel like we can get outpicked so easy. So easy here. Matt Jant says warp drives are gravity. Yeah, I mean, well, it depends on what you're saying causes the warp drive. Like, if the whole concept of the warp drive is that you're just warping space around the ship and the ship's not really moving that fast, but you've warped the space, then it's not as hard to... I mean, trust me, it's already hard to believe in warping space, but let's just say that that's a theory. But if it's like somehow making the ship go super fast, like speed-wise, and then it just stops, like, yes, that is harder to believe. Because then everybody would just be paced on the front of the ship unless you had some other magic technology, like inertial dampers or something. I know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It won't be perfect. I'm just saying, it's odd. It is odd. That's all. Devin, thanks for joining us live. I can see Queen Bess firing at you already. That is a possibility. That is indeed a possibility. I'm getting something built here. You'll give me a second. I'm almost ready. I have plans. I have schemes, I should say. I have schemes. I don't know if they're good schemes, but we have schemes. Okay. Almost there. All right, this army. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, that's all I can promise you. It's gonna be interesting. But seriously though, has anybody watched Man? I saw like one person comment. I think I accidentally just turned off the stream for a minute. Yeah, I think I just turned off the stream for a minute. My apologies. Patrick Mulligan says, look at the Total War Warhammer sellout. What happened to historical Total War? I mean, you're not going to like what I have to say. Historical Total War for me is not fun anymore because Warhammer is so much better, in my opinion. It's an opinion thing. Not everybody has to agree, but fantasy just fits Total War so much better for me that it's not even funny. Like, I can't hardly even bring myself to play the historical Total Wars because they are so copy-paste. The characters aren't interesting. Like, I like history, and those games were fun, but they're going to have to find a way to make those competitive, in my opinion, with the, the fantasy ones, because now with the fantasy, I get monsters, I get interesting characters, I get to have, like, a slight bit of role-playing type thing added. The faction diversity is incredible in these games, and it's just awful in, like, say, Rome 2 or Attila. It's just copy-paste. Those games are fun. I don't dislike them. They're just not as good as these ones, and so that's why I don't play them, because I frankly would be playing something that I really just don't enjoy much anymore. I never thought I would say that. If you go back and you look at my comments about Warhammer, I never expected to really like Warhammer the way I do. I was very skeptical, but it grew on me, and it was very fun. It was very fun. So it was just a time thing, and I understand that some people won't like my opinion there, but I'm just being honest. Just being honest. For me. Oh my gosh, can I control this army? We'll see. So, I am totally excited if they make more historical Total War in the future. I want to see them do something special with it. I want to see them do something special with it. Find a way. I know it's not going to be with big monsters or anything else like that, but find a way to make it competitive. Make the factions feel more diverse. One of the things they could do that would help a lot, make the difference in infantry actually matter. You know what I mean? So like Rome 1, heavy swords. That's like all it was. Just heavy swords. Heavy swords were better than everything. There's no exciting piece to it, right? It's like, what am I excited about here? It's too easy. And then Attila, heavy cavalry charges, kill everything. And so it just, I didn't like it. Like, I felt like it just wasn't doing great things. Okay, yeah, this crap. Alright, I'm outpicked. This is not what I expected. Not what I expected. He has way more large. I was expecting to maybe get shot at by cannons and stuff, and that's what I came prepared for, so now I'm absolutely terrified. Now I'm terrified. This is not great. It's not great for me. We have picked the wrong army here. We have picked the wrong army. Unit over. Oh my gosh, Captain Crazy. I am gonna have a hard time responding to you, but I will do my best. Give me just a second. I see your message. Alright, this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a mess. Got a bunch of my forces all over the map. Well, I thought these magic missiles would be doing a lot more work against Silostrum. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. And those Black Horse shredded real easy. And we don't even have a chance against that Necrofex back there. Yeah, this is the wrong army for this job, folks. Could not be more the wrong army. I was expecting more of an infantry, like, shooting type base. Captain Crazy, thank you so much. You're way too kind. He says, Air, what's happening? Hope you and the family are doing well. Talking about some historical Total War. Total War Empire was enjoyable. Hopefully they remaster it. I agree. Empire is the one that I would want to see right now. I feel like it would be a really fun one because they could do like a full world map. And you could diversify the factions by kind of having different government and economic play style, and like kind of hopefully make it, you know, make it nice. I don't know for sure, but that's just, I don't know. That's me. I think they could do a good job of it. That time period was really fun. You know, big massive battles, stuff like that. I feel like it would have been very enjoyable. Wow, those magic missiles like wreck some stuff so bad, and they're doing absolutely nothing to Silostra. It's got to be the 150 armor. Well, this was just the wrong build, folks. That's all there is to it. We are shreked. Thank you so much, Captain Crazy. It's good to have you here. He says, hopefully they remaster the game. Have fun all. I don't know if they'll remaster, but they may remake like another version of it one day. This is an absolute train wreck. This is a train wreck. Train wreck. Train wreck. Yeah, these magic missiles did nothing. I brought them in case you have large units, but yeah, I forget they're really only good against stuff with no armor. We're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get wrecked. See if we can free these guys up. There's nothing left to shoot these catapults at. Some black orcs back in here. Where's old Skarsnik? He's still alive. Let's see if we can get him back over here. Is that a bloated corpse? It is. Skarsnik, do your thing. Wow. Very hard to control this army, too. Come on, get rid of those guys! Let's see if we can get away with these little buggers. Really? How is this thing still alive? Like, how many arrows they gotta absorb? Oh, get away from the edge of the map. Really? Skarsnik? I tell Skarsnik to attack a bloated corpse, and I must have misclicked. That's terrifying. Get rid of these things, please. Let's get over here, gents. Can we somehow pull this back a little? Maybe? Is Hope still not alive? Yeah, Night Gobble, can you catch this dude? If you can't catch that dude, we're in trouble. Night Gobble, I need you. Make your sacrifice. Can we get rid of that thing? Alright, I really gotta focus. Man, he's getting fast. Good grief. Look at that guy, he just took off. Alright, we got rid of some more crabs. We got rid of some crabs. Are we back in this? Can we? Is this possible? Leave me alone! I mean, we still got Skarsnik. Okay, let's see if we can get some surrounding going on. How is this thing, like, for goodness sakes? How many shots? Let's back up a little. I don't know if we can get out of the range of this thing. Die! How do you get rid of this thing? No! What a bunch of bullcrap! Freak! That is, God, it's infuriating. How? Gosh, man, that's annoying. Did you guys see, like, how long that thing lived for? They usually blow up way easier than that. Like, way easier than that. Come on, get him, Skarsnik. Of course, all my stuff is next to the edge of the map, so now I'm routed over there. I felt like we might have had a chance to pull this back if ammo would have been friendly enough to us. These guys have way too much armor for this to be effective. No, leadership, come on! We're not done yet. Skarsnik was doing good over here. What's with the power bar? CA, please. That fight wasn't anywhere near over. What's up with the power bar there? What's up with the power bar? Thank you for the game, Dob. That was fun. I did not expect that army. Though it kind of makes sense. He's bringing large against me. Greenskins aren't always great against large. Kind of depends what they pick. I almost feel like my spider army could have potentially done here well. The problem with this army is the terror that you run. It is so easy to terrify greenskins too. The bloated corpse is an interesting pick if it gets the kills. I missed some donations before his. All right, hold on. Let me make. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, Gorguts the Impaler. Thank you so much for the 10. He's got the little fox thing here. He says good luck. Thank you. It didn't work out for me this time. But yeah, Gorguts, thank you for both the 3 and the 10. You were extremely kind, sir. Thank you. Captain Crazy. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I kind of hope they go to an Empire 2. That would be great. Patrick Mulligan, thank you for the 5. You're too kind. He says 2015 Air, silly Warhammer silliness will never match my sophisticated historical titles your chap. And then 2019 Herd, orcs is elves and dwarves are the best. Patrick, thank you. And yes, you're free to poke fun at me. It did. It changed me. It changed me. I'm a changed Total War player. Thank you, Patrick. Thanks for being here. I do want there to be good historical games. I really do. I don't feel like they're as good right now. I mean, that's really the challenge for me. And it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. Thanks, Dov. That game was fun, man. I totally did not pick the right army for that. I was hoping that the leadership would hold out a little longer because I felt like I could have given you a little better fight there at the end with Skarsnik. Because he's kind of a tanky little bugger there. I don't think he would have beat everybody, but my army chain routed. That army was in case Dov brought like a standoff artillery army with me. And so my goal there was like if he brought just like cheap zombie stuff and a lot of ranged, I was going to try and stand with him at range because Savage Era Boys, they're not good in melee, but against zombies they would be okay. They have physical resistance, which helps them resist some of the damage. So that was kind of the idea with that army. I don't know if it was ever a good pick. I'm just saying that was the idea. So, and if he would have brought any expensive infantry or artillery, I had the longer range bomber things. Again, I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but we were going to try it. It did not work, by the way. Thank you all so much for the donos. Captain Crazy, you're amazing. You are absolutely amazing. I don't know why in the world you feel like I deserve this type of stuff. You are too kind. Thank you everybody for being here tonight too. I just love playing these battles. I really do. I hope this never changes. GG, Dov. Thank you. Historical ones just have trouble matching the infantry that Warhammer Universe brings. Yeah, I feel like there's so much more unit variety in Warhammer, and it's because all the different units kind of do have a purpose, and their purpose makes a lot of sense, and it felt like in the other games that there's like a few units that make sense, and the rest of them are just useless. And, yeah, I don't know. That's where I wasn't big on it. Soon, Air's going to say 3K is the most complex Total War. Those fantasy Total War players would never understand such diplomacy. 3K is better in terms of a historical game. It's better. It was a step in the right direction, but here I am still playing Warhammer. There's a new Total War game out, and I'm playing the second newest one. It couldn't get me, you know what I mean? Like, it couldn't stick me back over the other one. Number one, because they launched multiplayer broken. They haven't even attempted to fix it. So that's a problem when CA takes an absolute dump on multiplayer. A lot of us thrive on multiplayer in as far as the channel goes, and when you make stuff that's not going to make good content, then that's a bad choice. CA dropped the ball big on multiplayer. Big. The campaign is good. They did a nice job. The game looks good. It runs pretty good. It's pretty fun to play the campaign, but again, it's the same faction over and over and over again with a different leader with very, very minor differences in gameplay. So that kills me. Like, there's not a lot of replayability. There's nothing that like brings me back, sucks me in, and says, come play again. Whereas with the races on here, it just keeps me going. So yeah. Anyway, just my thoughts. Air's thoughts, if they're worth anything. Which they're probably not, and that's okay. Been a Warhammer fan since the 90s. I knew how well Total War Warhammer would go down and look forward to seeing Total War diehards succumb to the Warhammer awesomeness. Patrick, yeah, I had no idea. If I had had any idea, like I was watching, thank you for the 5, by the way. If I had had any idea that what Warhammer was and how it was going to work with Total War, I would have been unbelievably hyped whenever they made that announcement. Like, I would have just been super hyped. But I wasn't. Because I just didn't understand it. It did not make sense to me. It just didn't make sense. But it does now. Makes a lot of sense, actually. I bought a PC for this game. Yeah, Shetland, this is a good game. It is worth buying a PC for, in my opinion. It is a good game. There are a lot of good Total War games, and just because I focus on this one a lot does not mean that this is the only good Total War game out there. Not by a long shot. There are a lot of good Total War games. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, Warhammer is amazing. It really is. It fits Total War very, very well. Very well. I gotta think through this real quick. Trying to figure out what my angle is here. Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings, Tomb Kings. Yeah, once again, don't know if I love this build, but we're gonna go for it. Just gotta think for a second, make sure I'm okay with it. I think so. We're gonna go for it. Look, have fun. Take on Namru. Let's go read through these. Someday Air should try out the Mark of Chaos game. I've never seen it. Is Warhammer the more active multiplayer? Yes, by a long shot. It's the most active multiplayer of Warhammer 2. CA completely dropped the ball on 3K, and it really makes me cry. Cav ran in slow motion in 3K. Yeah, the cavalry in 3K is just too slow. To me, it makes it very challenging to enjoy. The cavalry is very slow.
Let's scrap!
Oh, I picked the same map. My bad. Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering things. Whoops. Whoops. Warhammer 2 shockingly balanced for the size of the game. It's not bad. The thing that I like about the quote-unquote balance of Warhammer is the imbalance. It's kind of imbalanced the right way, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I kind of like the imbalance of Total War Warhammer. The fact that CA Duck's a developer and he plays multiplayer is fantastic for the game. I agree. Definitely good to have folks like that there. I loved watching Duck play Shogun 2 and other multiplayer. He was great at it. He was a lot of fun to watch. Rome 1 was very unbalanced, yes. It's an older game, though. I mean, and it was harder to patch games back then. But you know what? Rome 1 still has a multiplayer community. I don't know how big it is. It's still out there. And it was, even when I got into Rome 1, like probably 5 years after it launched, it had a very active multiplayer. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. That's right, Kenta. That's definitely what I'm aiming for. Like, the game is asymmetrical. That's one of the things that I actually like about the balance of this game, is the asymmetry between factions. The Rome 1 multiplayer scene was legit for a long time. For a long time, it was legit. I don't know why it had more going on in it than Medieval 2 did, because Medieval 2 was pretty fun. But, oh boy, yeah, let's watch out for that. Who are we up against? 2 Necro Knights. Bone Giants! Oh, Katep Daddy. That's gonna hurt. Those Bone Giants are also gonna hurt. Let's close the distance here. Yeah, those Bone Giants gonna hurt a lot. Like, a lot. I do not have a good answer to those Necro Knights either. We're just gonna have to try and get up here and crump these Gitz as hard as we can. How come? What? You don't start the battle with Waagh? Are you serious? Are they trying to make Greenskins the worst faction? Since when do you not start the battle with Waagh at the ready? I mean, what? How do you... I'm just honestly confused at this point. How do you start a battle without Waagh? I'm thoroughly confused. We are getting so wrecked by those Bone Daddies. And I can't use Waagh, which would be really nice to have. Katep canceled the Waagh? Ah, it's an ability. Okay. It's an well, that's a good ability against the Greenskins. That's a real good ability. It's not just an ability, that's a really good ability. Yeah, we are in trouble here. That is not just an ability, that's an excellent ability. I don't really have a choice here. I gotta get these things to quit chasing me. Well, we were getting some work done on Katep, but that's over now, so... And we've got a real problem back here. I need these archers, and I need them badly. Stop wasting your ammo. Just swing around here, that's not working. Let's get out here. Let's see what I do to drop these Necropolis Knights. Guys, Tomb King units just won't die. Be a good Git and die. Let's try and get out of here. Come on, get out of there, get out of there. Dodge that, dodge that. Here, start doing some work. Alright, I'm trying, folks. I don't know that I'm succeeding in any way, shape, or form. At least we got rid of a few horse archers. Try and pull out some Necropolis Knights, see if we can kill Katep. So we can crump these Gitz real quick, crump them, crump him. Let's bring some reinforcements over here. Alright, Katep's getting away from me. We gotta keep these guys busy. Swing this back around over here. We gotta get to Katep. Keep those guys busy. That's not good. This is bad. Let's pull back this way. Get him out of here. We gotta get to Katep. This is good. Just tie them down over there. Okay. Get my archers out of here. This is bad, that's bad. This is bad. Let's get out of here. Swing around that. Come on, get me out of there, get me out of there, get me out of there. Get me out of there. Let's get away from here. Come on! Get out! I cannot move for some reason. Am I stuck? Did I get hit by something that slowed me down? Yes. That's unfortunate. Let's kill Big Bone Daddy. Alright, I think we're gonna take Gitz out of the fight. Let's get our spider out for a minute. Please die. Please die. Okay, I got some archers left. Let's get out of here. How is Gitz still alive? Look at this, 12 hit points. What kind of luck do I have? I think he's gone. Let's get over here. Holy crap! Those bone giants, man! These guys are brutal. Come on, Spidey. Get a move on. He's still firing while I'm chopping him up. Alright, let's see what we can do. We gotta get the heck out of here. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Got a choice. We gotta get over here and get this done. At least we can't be terror routed over there. Keep the pressure on Bone Daddy. Help out with these guys. Keep the pressure on that Bone Giant. Oh, no, 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 don't, not my archers, not my archers. Lure my lord, please. Help him out. Help him out, Gitz. Feel like we gotta make a play out here on these Necro Knights. Man, that Bone Giant, he's finally out of ammo. But he routed my spider, I think. No, he almost did with the last shot. We gotta drop the leadership off these things. Kills my archers, we got major problems. Oh, we're getting a crumble! We're gonna do it! Use the Waagh? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm so used to it never working because of the different stuff going on. I forget. My bad. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. GG. That was crazy. I did not expect 2 Bone Giants. Those Bone Giants wrecked my Giant. My Giant ended up getting a little bit done. A little bit in the right spot. Those Necropolis Knights were a big pain to get around. I knew we had to keep Waagh alive, and I figured if Waagh can stay alive, the Blackworks ought to truck a lot of Tomb Kings because they won't terror out. We got lucky there in the end that the leadership tilted our way because we still had 2 Bone Giants to potentially deal with. Yeah, the Gitz, like we did get a lot of damage done on Gitz and managed to pull him out of the fight. Getting him out of the fight was pretty critical to getting that leadership to drop because there was still a lot of Tomb Kings there whenever that battle ended. It's a little bit worrisome, to be honest. Savage Orcs just because they're good against low armor. Orc Boys because they're cheap and should be good against skeletons. Black Orcs because they're kind of terror-proof. This is to kind of me counter in case like he brings like a Khemrian Sphinx heavy type thing. I gotta have stuff to be able to take that down. And then Waagh can stop a key unit at a given time, which is why I picked Waagh. It's kind of like a net. But yeah, so I don't know. That's the reason. And then I picked this so that we could tear away at armor and have a little bit of range damage so that we're not completely rangeless. And then I just like bringing... Morgrum's Mangy Marauders are actually really good for their cost if they can get in the right position. I bring these type of units just to give me a little mobility, something to go harassed. I don't know. Anyway, that's the thinking. Namru's army was pretty cool here. Nehekara Warriors better against some of the cheaper Orc infantry without spending too much. Obviously, you want fodder when you're the Tomb Kings. And his money is spent here on the Necro Knights. The anti-infantry power was in Katep, right? He's going to bomb you from long range. And then you have also range with the Bone Giants that can deal with large, and they were pretty effectively dealing with my units. I was lucky to have any alive there, so that was pretty scary. That was pretty scary, and then the Sabti Shamans stuff kept me on my feet with all the different, like, trying to defend my archers and stuff. That was fun. Thank you, Namru. That was a lot of fun. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you all who have been here. So, do we have one more? I felt like we had 5 that were picked. Did we have 5 picked? I feel like we had 5 picked. Holy crap! Bones Malone. Hold on, I'm going to read that in just a second. I'm just looking at the list here. Oh, updating the list. So Regina is up. I can do one more tonight. We got Shattered Sky, Reptile. I forgot to save a replay. Whose replay did I forget? Because I only have 4 replays. Crap. If you played against me and you have your replay, please keep it. Because I'll probably want to talk through these. Bones Malone, thank you so much for the 25. He says, I don't get to see your community night streams. I'm normally at work, but since I just got out of the hospital, it's my lucky day. Well, I'm glad you're out of the hospital. When you get another army, can you name a Goblin Great Shaman Stinky G for me? I don't have a Greenskin campaign going on, but you know what? I can put a unit in here that will be Stinky G for us, all right? We'll take care of it. Bones Malone, thank you for being here tonight. I'm glad you're out of the hospital. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much for the support. We should be supporting you. You guys help me wish Bones Malone that he'll be getting better, and we're glad he's here. Hope everything's on the mend for you if you're getting out of the hospital. So who's up next? Is it Regina? I can do one more battle. I can do one more battle. Bones, thank you again, man. You're fantastic. Feel better, please. If you're not. Whew, it's too hot. I got a jacket on in here. I gotta take this jacket off real quick. Alright. Regina has a grudge against me right now because of what I'm doing in my campaign. I'm invading Wolfwan, so she's not happy with me. She is not happy. This is the last one I can do tonight. If you were on the list and I didn't get a chance to get there, keep in touch with Warner. When we do another one, we'll try and bump you up there to the top. If you all were here tonight and didn't get to play, but you'd like to next time, please feel free to join the Discord. And when we do these, usually on a Tuesday, I can't promise it's every Tuesday night, but we try and do it on Tuesday. So be here. It's lots of fun. All right. Oh, Regina's going to lizard me now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Fun stuff. Yeah, after this, I'm going to hop off here and watch some Mandalorian with Mrs. Air. Stinky G will be a thing in this fight for you, Bones Malone. Okay? I got you covered. gotta come up with a build here. Alright, I got something in mind. I'm ready whenever Regina is ready. Oh no, she switched to Bretonia. Ah, I better switch the map this time too. Alright. I gotta switch the map. Let me go find a good map for the match. Let's go... Tower of Hoeth, I guess? No. I don't know if I like... Cliff of Beast? What is that one? Kind of ugly. Regina won't like it, so I'm picking this one. So she switched from lizards over to Bretonia. She's gonna get me. Alright, Bretonia, Bretonia, Bretonia. Oh boy. Well... let's see what we can do. All right. Let's commence operations here. All right. I don't know how this is going to go either, but it's hard to ever guess what a Regina build is going to look like. I mean, I have guesses. Hmm. Yeah, there's definitely some... Oh boy, yeah. She's not quite ready yet. Yikes. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't know if she's gonna go like heavy on flyers against me. Whether she would go like horse cavalry. I don't think she would want to go heavy infantry. She could always bring a lot of horse archers to annoy me. Or peasant archers. Grail Knights would be a problem. There's a lot of things that can make life miserable. The infantry of Bretonia can't make the Greenskins miserable. They just can't. But the cavalry can. Louis can. The flying cavalry can. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can make life miserable for the Greenskins from Bretonia. Many things. Yeah, the infantry gets spanked. It's not even close. She doesn't have trebs, I'll cry. Yeah, she could. I thought about that. Like, you bring trebuchet because they're good against infantry. I accidentally just deleted my army. Whoops. Glad you all couldn't see that, even though I told you that it happened. Alright, hold on. Gotta rebuild. Gotta rebuild. Alright, here we go. Ready up. She can go when she's ready. I wish Army Builder had a Control-Z function. Yeah, an undo, undo, undo. Install a distance measuring tool next to the colored lines. Distance measuring tool, huh? Hang on, what are people talking about here? Do orcs do well against cavalry? They have tools, like, so Boar Boy Biggins won't beat most cavalry out there, but they'll trade pretty good with it if you can keep them from terror routing. They're very cheap, have very good armor piercing. They're just very flimsy. But Boarboy Biggins, they can do a lot of damage for the cost against large. Black Orcs are just a really tough unit overall. They got a lot of armor. They deal a lot of damage. You can't terror route them. So, Greenskin Infantry is like Orc Boys, Boarboy, or Orc Biggins, Black Orcs. They all do heavy weapon damage, like very high weapon damage. And then Goblins get the benefit of like being poison. You get cheap anti-armor infantry in the what do you call it? The nasty skulkers. So the Greenskins they're pretty darn good at an infantry fight. There's not a lot of people who are going to want to go toe-to-toe with them, especially since you get the Waagh. You don't typically want to go toe-to-toe with the Greenskins infantry-wise. Not a good plan to go toe-to-toe with the Greenskins on infantry.
The Black Hawks away! Choppers ready! Where's the scrap?
Let's scrap. We is dobbos.
Yeah, I turned the blocker off on purpose once I load into the battle. Alright, I do have, I've got a Gobbo Great here. This is for you, Bones Malone. Here he is. Here's Stinky G, the Gobbo boss. Okay? You get the Waagh unless you don't. I hope I do, because it was brutally painful to not have it against Ketep. I had no idea that Ketep could do that. And that is... yeah, it hurts. Not starting with Waagh, yeah, that is effective. It is effective. So, yeah, not starting with Waagh is not what I like. Alright.
My elders.
Elder of the Waagh!
Got a plan.
Shaman!
The spells are dead.
Let's see what we're up against. I expect a lot of mobility. Real men remove Waagh from their abilities. That's right, Shetland. Who needs Waagh when you're the Greenskins? You need that 67 gold. Oh boy, I love it. What disappoints you, Sourdough? Alright, here we go. Ready when Regina is here. You can't trust these normie Boarboy Biggins. Do I need the savage ones? I've never been into the savage Boarboy Biggins. I haven't really liked, like, just really... oh, my flying. Yikes, yikes. Holy crap. Knights of the Lionhearted, Grail Knight, Defenders of Fleur-de-Lis, Questing Knight, 2 Peggy Knights, Royal Pegasus Knights, and a Royal Hippogriff, and the Prophetess of Life. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get settled in. Let's get settled in. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get wrecked. So hard. So hard, so hard. Oh boy. She's my hero for the day. Yeah, she is really has it out for me right now because of what I did in my campaign. She's not happy about it, and I can tell.
Great saving!
I can tell. Oh, this is bad.
More talk through
This
me.
is just absolutely terrifying.
Great saving! Alright! Moving fast!
She's got a prophetess of life to heal everything too. Oh boy, this is just gonna be painful. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Ready to bash. Metal.
If I ball up too, like I get susceptible to terror, but it's like I need, like I can't afford the outflanked penalties. Like this is just.
You say so!
I-
Dogs happen!
how do you prepare for this if you're the Greenskins? Probably just all black orcs and spiders,
Great saving!
I guess. All black orcs and spiders.
Beats! Come on, lads!
Yeah, it's just a waste of ammo. Forget that.
Shifting! Moving fast!
I'm gonna try and keep everything close here.
Moving fast! Ready! Running! Go on, Gitz!
Well, you know, I could do this. I could go corner camper. Just the corner's a long ways away. Maybe that'll get her interested in attacking me. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Moving fast!
Why do they do the freaking CA, please? Did you guys see that? CA, please.
I'm the best!
Yeah, we're gonna go corner camper. Because I can't attack. Her stuff's in the air. It's not even an option.
Great saving! Moving fast!
Moving fast. Biggins. Dog's will. Come on.
The knights are ready!
Moving fast. Biggins. Where's the scrap?
Alright, she's testing my metal here.
Moving fast!
Shifting. Biggins. Please, Biggins. Choppers out.
Where is Gobos?
Shifting. Ready. Run, boys. I'm ready. More compassion.
There we go. There we go.
Great saving! This one's a biggie!
Try and crump some Gitz here.
Smash 'em.
Gonna kill him! Go on, then! Yeah! Shifting! Moving fast! Sneaky stupid!
Gosh dang it. Like my hard group's screwing things up. It's getting really difficult to control all my units here.
Crush 'em. Harder. Shifting.
Let's get back out of this fight. Substitute in something else. Can we attack those? Can we attack those?
Battle.
Alright, let's just keep everything tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Good.
Jumping! Moving fast!
My archers are kind of useless in the current state. Is she trying to kill my lord?
Speed!
Could be.
Shifting! It's got
What these archers are doing out here. Did I get it? I got a unit caught out over here. Crap.
Is here.
moving fast!
Just do all the damage we can do. Try and get our great shaman over here.
Ready to bash.
Attack. Just try and keep things close.
Bash 'em.
Play it safe here. Play it safe.
This! Thing!
Let's play it safe. Keep it tight.
Let's go.
Try and stick together. Don't let her run away. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Stompy, stompy. We're getting a little bit too pulled apart here. See if we can stay on those units, push a little infantry out. I don't really care about the archers much anymore. I don't think I do at least. There we go. There we go. Gonna keep this fight going. Gork has a beautiful foot, might I say. He has a beautiful foot. It's a big foot. Beautiful foot. Those big uns could get terrorized here. It's a little bit frightening. Lost some more big uns. What do we got going on? Let's get these. Let's pull this over here in case anything gets to routing. What do we lose over here? Rusty Airs? That's unfortunate. It's a big loss. It's a big loss. Let's get this group undone. Can we go finish this guy off? I'm trying to keep some of my war boys close. Alright, we're hanging in here. We're hanging in here. I don't know if we got a win up our sleeves, but we're hanging in. Be a little bit careful here.
Right, Simon. Smells ready.
Let's bring this back. Get these bros. Get them. Get them. Holy. Oh wait, no, I'm seeing something else. I was confused. I thought that was my orc shaman. If we can avoid any terror routes, we're feeling pretty good about life. Pull this unit back in. What do we got out here? Knights of the Lion-Hearted. We should be draining our magic pretty good too. Okay, we got rid of some more cav. Can we go get rid of these questing knights maybe? Let's get away from that. Can you shoot that up a little? Oh no, no, it's not. You're not the brave one, okay? You're not the brave one. Yeah. Pin those guys down. Pin them down. Pin them down. Wolfies, can you get rid of them real quick? Thanks. Much appreciated. Gonna get this reposition real quick. Clear out some peasants here. Let's get some of these things dead. Go back in here, get some black orcs close in case we get charged. There we go. I figured she'd come after our big wolf boy. Let's try and trade some units out here. Give her some units she doesn't want. There we go. Let's pull these archers in a little closer. Let's ignore the hippogriffs and see if we can pin her lady down here. Yep, there we go. That's what I want. Let's get her out of here. GG. Alright. Regina, thanks for the game. That was terrifying. I needed the foots there in order to leverage that battle into my favor. We had to use the foot on some of her cavalry. Looks like one of my cheese campaign, but yeah, I was very blobbed up. But the blob was intentional. If I spread out, we were going to get absolutely picked apart by this army. I mean, if we spread units out, you're going to be getting hit by cavalry in the front, Pegasus in the back, Prophetess. Like, I mean, if you spread out, this army is a nightmare. Like, we cannot spread out against this. Like, it is absolutely suicidal. So this army would potentially take advantage of the fact that greenskins, they don't entirely struggle to deal with large, but they aren't great against some of it. But again, the trade here, not bad on these units. Like, if you're trading off some of these cavalry, I don't feel bad about trading boar biggins with that type of thing. Black orcs are just hard to rout. They're hard to rout with cavalry. It's not impossible. It's just hard, and they hit hard in those fights too, which is why you bring them, and they can't be terror routed. Biggins, really good damage, but these guys can run off from a fight before they get there. So, yeah, definitely not the orc way to fight there. Regina, thank you for the battle, by the way. Tell Regina had a lot of fun. So thank you for the battle, Regina. Folks, thank you for an awesome community tonight. Thank you to all those who were here. Thank you to those who were donating via Super Chat, the new members on the channel. It's always fantastic to be spending time with you. I'm going to go watch The Mandalorian, okay? You all get a chance to go enjoy it too, if you can. Hopefully it's good. I'm hoping for good things, despite my Star Wars rant earlier. Thank you for the fun battles and a good start to Greenskin Week. I look forward to playing with you all more. Really, really like it. So I have sometimes people ask me, like, why do you do this whole YouTube thing? Because of this. It's fun. This is fun to be here. I enjoy this. It's like, it's a part of my day that I look forward to every day. So thank you for being here. I love making content for you all. Go join the Discord if you haven't. We want you there. Okay? We really want you there. Anyway, Heir of Carthage signing out for now. I will see you soon.